Okay, so I've put together my ugly drum smoker now, sort of UK style. So the parts that I used to put it together, obviously 45-gallon drum. I had that dipped in acid to totally clean it out, so there's no sort of carcinogens when it's burning. I think it's what was it, about £12 off eBay. And then moving into the drum itself, so once it's been acid dipped, you can see it's nice and clean. It's got a little bit of water in the bottom there, so there's a little bit of surface rust. But I've got a grill here from B&Q. I think it's something like a 22-inch grill there. We've got our temperature gauge, again eBay, about £1.50 that was, from Japan. I had to wait a couple of weeks for it to be delivered. And then down the bottom here we've got the method by which we get air into the bottom of the ugly drum smoker. I've got 3 of these around the actual drum itself, and again, I mean, they were new, a couple of quid from B&Q, tank connector, 22mm. So anyway, what you do is it's not done yet, but you've got to put some slits in here, and then when you put the cap on, you can then throttle the air intake. And as you can see, I've got a couple more of them as we work our way around. You don't have to put feet on this, but I just happen to have some from an old cooker, stainless steel ones, thought it looked quite nice on there. The handles that you can see here, I didn't buy these. I actually used 22mm pipe and used a pipe bender to put a couple of bends in there, and then smack the end with a hammer just to screw it in, or bolt it in rather, and it seems to be quite effective really. The lid, again, we've got a bent handle on the lid, made of the 22mm copper, and I've put a hook on there as well. I saw that on eBay, to be fair. Good idea, isn't it? So you can pick the lid up, place the lid on top, like so, and then when you want to take the lid off, dead easy, just hook it on the side instead of having to chuck it on the ground. So the basket, again, this is the first burn today. I fashioned the basket out of some stainless mesh, as you can see, stainless steel mesh. There's about 1-inch square holes in there, probably a little bit too big, so I might have to sort of double it up on the underside of the actual basket itself. But basically I just cut out a circle, welded on the sides. I had an old handle off a bucket, which I've then welded, as you can see, onto the side of the basket. And if you look down, we've got some bolts on the bottom which are welded on again, and they had to basically create a gap underneath the fire basket so it doesn't melt the bottom of the ugly drum smoker. You can see it's what, about 3-4 inches. Hopefully that will give me enough of a gap there. So that's just heating up nicely. Of course we only use lumpwood charcoal. Eepsy lent me a nice drill bit. You can see this nice hole drill. I think that was 29mm, so it just fitted those tap connectors just neatly in there. So I'm going to put the fire basket in and see if I can't get it up to temperature. I will do another bit of video in a bit just to see how we're getting on.